I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and knock this off. So let me begin this live stream with this since I got this in the queue. All right. Since we got this in the queue, let's go ahead and play a little something here.
Hey, what's going on, old man? Long time, bro.
Long time no hear. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything wrong. Please stop apologizing. These Negroes looking for validation.
His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sin.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna get off. And this, maybe it's gonna bring some heat to me. But Crimson, and I want to direct this towards her because I'm Chicago. I stay here in Chicago. She's in Chicago. Hey, Crimson, where's the video of all that nonsense that's going on here in Chicago? The violence. Crimson, you did a whole hour live stream about Pearly, but where's the videos at with all the violence that's going on here? And this goes to the other fucking fake ass broads, you fake ass broads that did them long ass videos towards Pearly. All right, y'all, peace.
Get out of there, bro.
Ass motherfucker.
It's too much for you. Get out of there.
Peace out, y'all, man. Thank you, old man. Peace out.
That last show, but I always get flamed for being light skinned, and so I try not to go places that are going to make me lose my patience because I'm pregnant right now, and so I can look really stupid depending on if I call in and I'm hormonal. But you seem, like a reasonable human being, so I figured I could call in here.
Yeah. So what was the purpose of the
the topic of, I mean, the whole issue with Pearl and you and
Y- yeah. So I guess the stream was about the fact that Pearl has a lot of black guests on her show, and they feel that she is exploiting the black community because she's profiting and has a YouTube channel. Keep in mind, like the YouTube channel that is providing this critique is in fact monetized. So that's usually just a bad critique that YouTubers get. If someone's like, "Well, you're making money off of this," and you're looking at them like, "Well, you're making money as well." But my perspective is a lot different. I have a multi-ethnic background. I'm Puerto Rican, so that would make me Spaniard, Taino, and African. And then the Tainos and the Africans were enslaved as well by Spaniards. So that helps me to have a perspective on race. And then also, I pretty much did grow up black for a time. And my stepfather's black, and both of my brothers are black. To the effect, like I don't like to cite these things as examples because it comes out as me, like here's my brown card. But no, like I had ham hocks, collard greens, and mac and cheese for Christmas. So like I understand that people want to make a lot of things about systemic racism, but I've made enough observations and taken myself out of a bad lower socioeconomic status situation. And my perspective is mostly that it's culture. Like I cannot sit back and say that it's systemic racism anymore. And that's what most of my pushback is when it comes to these racial conversations.
right. And do you think though that some of this was fabricated by on both ends of this?
You mean on Pearl's side?
Well, on Pearl's side,
okay,
are the people who work for Pearl
Mhm.
and those on the other side of the of the Pan-African pro-black / even the man. Do you see that fabrication on both ends to start a quote unquote race war on social media?
On social media, I don't think that Pearl is the type of person to push a race war. I know her personally. Obviously, I mean, she's a good friend. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not biased, but to be frank, like I don't like to be around stuffy white people. I don't like to because I don't know. It's just it's a vibe. I feel like people can understand what I'm describing, but Pearl doesn't have that air about her personally in my experiences with her, which is why I think we vibe so well. Like she does come from money, but I've always had a really good time with her, and I think she meshes well with people of all cultures. She's just the kind of person that likes to talk to different people. So I think like her fabricating a race war, no. But so we do have some people that work between us, and I think people don't understand that like staff is going to make things for clickbait, and the point is that it's a strategy to push out as much content as possible. But the person that pushes out that content might not understand certain nuances in American culture, and that can be, that's where you guys see like, oh, this is a really offensive thumbnail or this is a really offensive title. But the only way that we can stop it as like content creators is if we're glued to our phone, but we're people and we have to live too. So I mean, we would have to be staring at the phone every time we have somebody like a clipper is what they would call this kind of person, every time they put something out there, and that's just not feasible. So we don't catch everything that falls through the cracks, and people would know that if they made really large platforms. And I do want to say, like, there's nothing stopping anybody of any race from making a 650,000 subscriber YouTube channel. Like it can be done, and it can be done for the Black community too if they would like it as well. But I don't view Pearl as that kind of person. And in fact, like I think she gives Black men a voice. And I think when people attack Pearl's platform, I think they're really just attacking what Black men have to say.
Let's move on. Now, I'm about to go off on this. This is how stupid BGS is. And I'm going to tell you why you are the enemy. Okay? Because you make too many fucking excuses. And it's time to put this to bed. You're 60 years old. And you are in the way. Not only you are in the way, you and people like you, Edward Anderson, Charles Faulkner, a lot of you niggas are really getting in the way. So much that you had trolls coming to my channel and disrupting what I'm trying to do. It's time for you to retire, BGS. So yesterday, or the day before, rather, or over the weekend, I should say, you're trying to sit here and make excuses for Pearl and Pearl's racism, Pearl's bigotry, Pearl's working with the fascist community. Now, I didn't listen to the entire thing because I saw May's channel, May's video, and May did a recap on this, so I decided to go ahead and do this. Oh, and by the way, uh, when I drop the link in the chat room, don't come over here disrupting the conversation because I kick your asses out. Okay. So let's see what BGS got to say on this shit because he be lying his ass off.
It is about black.
Oh, before I go in on BGS, let me make myself very clear. Let me make myself very, very, very clear. Okay.
Black women and the gynocracy and white women. Okay, when they get in cahoots with white women to do us in, and then if white women make any kind of appearance with a black man, all of a sudden she's a she devil, and I don't know which one it. Because when they work with white women and they link arms with white women to get shit done, nobody says a goddamn word. Okay. But as soon as a white woman looks our way,
then how come you didn't link up with white men, BGS? How come you didn't link up with Paul Elam? How come you didn't work with the Voice for Men? You gotta explain that one, BGS.
like don't work with us, all of a sudden all hell's gonna break loose. Like we committed the most vile sin on the planet. And personally, I'm really getting sick of it.
I'm getting really sick of you. I'm sick of you to a point where the remedy needs to be addressed outside of the parameters. Okay? It needs to be addressed outside of a certain parameter. And because you are a part of a hate group, it needs to go there.
And then we have the Gynocratic brothers with when a when a soldier chip goes off in their brain, all of a sudden they think the same way. Logic goes all the way out the window, and all their feelings come in.
Feelings? Well, aren't you operating out of feelings at this point? You see, the thing is, BJS, you willing to sell your soul, right? You willing to sell your soul because you're mad at Keisha. That tells me you are basing your operating procedure out of feelings, not of logic.
It makes no sense. No, brother, you just love white supremacy. Yeah, right. Ask white supremacy how much I love them, okay? They'll let you know.
Names, please. We need names. But the thing is, though, let's talk about white supremacy, though, right? Because you didn't tell that to the man who got Me Too'd by your homegirl. Okay? You didn't do that. Okay? Let's play it.
Anyhow, Mel, what's going on? Shannon, what's happening? Gundam, what's going on? Prince, John Smith, Kensington Red, Adric, what's going on? Paul Wilson, what's going on? Art, what's going on? Jared, how come y'all always be shit that has nothing to do with the video? Okay? If you want to know about 2026, give me a forecast. Go to the freaking Patreon. I do all.
Yeah, 2026. Yes. Let's talk about 2026. Why is it that all of your Trump videos is on private? As I'm taking pain meds right now, why is you are deleting your pro-Trump videos? How come you, AB Media, and them niggas on your channel who kiss your ass all the time, how are they deleting their Trump support videos? Because you know what's about to happen to you after 2026. See, BGS, after it's all said and done, you're going to face the consequences of your stupidity. Your pride, your hubris is going to end you in 2026. See, I'm waiting for that to happen.
All that shit on my fucking Patreon. All that stuff about forecasting economy and money flows and all that kind of. Did a whole thing about money flows and what the economy is going to look like on my Patreon. Okay, pay the $3. You get 10 hours or sometimes even 15 hours a week just on all that crap. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, we had the discussion that we're actually on AB's channel Saturday night, and Pearl came up, and we talked about Pearl basically.
Why is it that Pearl can come to your channel or come to AB's channel and she's too scared? You know, she says she wants to smoke. How come Pearl says she wants to smoke, but why she's with you and with AB? Why is she scared? Huh? Why is she scared of people who really want to debate her? Why is she running away from her real detractors? Can you please explain that? See, the thing is, she only goes to places where her opposition is controlled and her opposition is weak.
Switching sides, going where the money is. Okay, going TradCon. Well, she was always a TradCon. Pearl was always a TradCon female. It happened to Miles' Red Pill talking points, but she's always been a TradCon white female.
Then, if she's a TradCon, how come she's not married yet? How come though neither of them niggas who got with her, how come she's not married to them yet? Explain that.
In fact, she was her manager. She's secretly part of the Ben Shapiro group. That's like I'm going to go after her all the time.
Which means right, the reason why you and Angerman and Obsidian need to be taken care of. Because Ben Shapiro and the Turning Point USA folks, you just demonstrated that you are part of the American fascist movement. That tells me y'all got to be taken care of.
It's because she's supposed to be one of them. She's supposed to be one of their allies. Okay, which I said years ago. Okay, she's one of them. Okay, they try to position her to take Andrew Tate's place.
And
when that didn't work, they tried to get Candace Owens to take Andrew Tate's place. Okay, Andrew Tate was supposed to take Kevin's place. So she went to the manosphere. She went to Kevin Samuels and Rolla Tomasi and all those other kind of people because she tried to position herself in the manosphere to be an influencer inside of it. Okay.
And where you got all this evidence from? Since you claim you know so much, and since Kevin is your boy, right? Since Kevin was your boy, how come Kevin did not feed you the tea leaves to make any of y'all up there in the Andrew Tates, up in the leagues of Myron Gaines? See how that worked? How come none of you Negroes are up on that level where Myron Gaines or, how come y'all didn't ask Kevin to put y'all on to be on that level?
Very well designed, very well paid. Where do you think Pearl got all this freaking money from? You think it just come out of nowhere?
Because she's rich.
Everybody knew who Pearl was when she got here.
And yes, you're not going to identify who yet the thing is, you're not going to identify why she came to the black space and not to the white space, right? Well, anyway, let's continue this, right?
And everybody got upset when she had Nick Fuentes, who's a racist, admitted racist, okay? He was interviewing him.
Pearl interviewing Nick Fuentes has nothing to do with the issue, BGS, and you know it. In fact, let's go ahead and put this down real quick. Let's put this down real quick so everybody can see. Because I'm about to show y'all something, right? I'm about to show you something. But anyway, let's let BGS talk out his ass.
She just interviewed him. She doesn't go on his podcast. She doesn't do all that stuff. She ain't palling around with Nick Fuentes, and she's not sleeping with him or nothing like that. All she did was interview him. That's it. Just to have him on her platform. All of a sudden, she got dragged, and they try to drag the black manosphere because she interviewed Nick Fuentes. Okay.
Now that's a crock of shit. Okay. Let's go over here real quick. Since BGS want to lie, right? Since BGS want to lie to the people, let's put the real issue. Let's put the real reason why there's a problem, and he won't sit there and admit.
Hang on. Appreciate y'all.
Okay. All right. Who we got next? Who's next? Was it Dessa? Dean, go ahead.
Hey, BGS, am I coming in clear?
We got you.
Yes. Okay, I want to make sure I'm coming in clear because the audio can be a little bit janky from some people. So with this Pro situation, forget what she said recently. Like, are you aware that she Me Too'd her high school?
We are aware of it, but that's the first time it came around. It came up. Sister George and Concrete Rose mentioned had Sexy Red on there with her, right? On their show, they did 2 shows on it, and when Obsidian actually brought her up, they actually came up and confronted her about it. So we're aware of it. Okay, we went through that already. Personally, I don't care. But go ahead.
See, if you didn't care, why you over here caring about it right now?
I was just listening to Irony from Pound, right? Who's a leftist, philosophical professor. I think he's in Atlanta. I don't know. I think he's in Atlanta. Okay. He said exactly the same. Well, he said the same thing about Nick Fuentes. It's better to use Nick Fuentes as a tool to get what's done.
Yeah, but that professor is politically active. Now I know who BGS is referring to. He's a guy who has a channel on YouTube, and I subscribe to his channel. He's in your he's on the Charlie Kirk list, right? If y'all go to Turning Point USA, you'll find his name there is a hit list of liberal, socialist, left-wing professionals and professors, and he's on that list in certain universities. So I know who he is. But here's what BGS don't seem to understand. That professor who you referring to does things more than you, BGS. He has a following because he's a professor in Georgia. You just a nigga on the internet, and you're trying to hit your wagon to Nick Fuentes and Pearl.
Politically, which is the same shit that I've been saying over the past 4 or 5 years. Okay, Pearl is a tool,
and if you got if Pearl was a tool, right? Better yet, let's go over here real quick. Let's go back over here. Okay, let's go back over here.
You don't.
Personally, you don't care.
Right. Now, let me get ahead of myself real quick. Let me get ahead of myself. And in fact, let me read from the accuser of Pearl. See, Pearl went ahead and accused this man by name of Marcus Robinson. It's right there in front of you, of sexual harassment. Let's read what he said. Let's read what B just said, right? No, let's read what Pearl's coach says. I categorically deny any allegation of improper conduct. I have not engaged in any act to plant seeds, groom, or otherwise encourage persons I have coached to connect with me. It has been having been a professional athlete has exposed me to unfortunate and untrue statements by individuals seeking their own morality. My attorney has advised me to file the appropriate legal actions over these false allegations. Now, so here is the kicker, though, right? BGS, here is the kicker on this. Shout out to the UncutUnderground.com for this. Shout out to Ty City for this, right? That's where you see the UncutUnderground.com on that. But anyway, right? Let's talk about it. The Black Manosphere was partially created to address the Me Too movement. Okay? To address the Me Too movement. How women lie on men concerning, sexual harassment, sexual assault, and so forth. So you said she should be used as a tool when this woman, Me Too, this man right here. That's why y'all don't want me on these panels, because I'll bring this up every chance I get. And some of you niggas are deliberately getting in the fucking way. A lot of y'all gets in my fucking way all the time. Hold on, who is this? Who's in the chat room? D Chicago 1986 said BGS is the scum of the earth. He has his daughter playing a man who is playing stepdaddy and won't dare to tell that man because it's his daughter doing it. The whole space is a joke and full of lies. Yeah. See, let's talk about that too. Let's bring this up too though, right? So BGS Igmore can sit there and tell you about the red pill, and then won't tell his daughter that she's wrong for playing this man, using this man, abusing his love, abusing his time, disrespecting him. See, but now I'm not gonna go there with that, but it is what it is. So where are you red pill you Negroes at that hangs around with BGS at? How come you not addressing this? How come? Why is that? Okay, this should be more paid attention to than what the Johnny come lately niggas should be. See, these Johnny come latelys, right? These Johnny come lately Negroes need to understand something. Y'all get in the fucking way. Because this should be used in every time when Pearl shows up or BJ shows up or when Anger Man shows up and when Obsidian shows up. This should be talked about, brought up in every conversation. Every time when those 3-4 men show up, this should be talked about. But no, you Johnny come latelys in this space, y'all really need to take a back seat and shut the fuck up. Because you're in my way. I'm gonna say this right now to a lot of you niggas. You're getting in my way. You got that idiot from New York getting in the way. You got Bomb Cherry getting in the way. This should be brought up every chance you get, and I got the man's name. Now let me play it. Let me show you this man's name, because it's about that time. You don't meet to a black man, right? Angman should have shown his sons our productive citizen society before he yells at other people. Right. But let's play this thing. Where was I at? Okay, here it is. Listen. Now, here's what the accuser of Pearl said. I'm gonna read some of it, right? My attorney advised me to file appropriate legal action over these false allegations. even the publication of her statements may be actionable. I trust you will understand that your interests, yada, 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 So, yeah. Can only serve injure my, So, yeah. But anyway, shout out to Ty City for this. See, but BGS needs to understand. So, yeah. But anyway, let me rewind that. You see that right there? I'm going to keep it right there. It's time for people like BGS, Angerman, Obsidian, and Pearl herself to be held accountable. And you niggas and you Negroes in this space need to get the fuck out the way and let this shit cook. We don't need you you Johnny come lately niggas jumping in the works of it, gumming up the works.
Hold on. You asked me a question, right? Or you asked me my opinion? Or
I did.
Or you want to make?
No, I did. My bad.
Which
no,
one?
I asked. My bad.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What did I say at the beginning? Right? She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to be used to actually do something further. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
And Negro. You mean though, with all the internet fans you have, you couldn't take any of your fan club and lobby things on your behalf or create political candidates on your behalf?
I don't give a shit what her politics is. I don't give a shit whether she likes black people or not. Everything she does like black people because she sure have slept with a lot of them. So she ain't racist against black penis. Let's put it that way. Black fatigue might be the problem, but she ain't racist against black penis because she had a lot of.
Yeah, and this is how stupid you are. Yet a black coach has lost his job behind that. A black coach, a black male coach, lost his job and was jeopardizing his freedom behind that. Yet you won't talk about that part. You old ass nigga. You won't talk about that.
Which is why she's not that popular amongst white people. That's she's trying to redeem herself. Okay.
The reason why, you know what? I might circle on that block on that. I might circle around on this one a little bit later on because there is a reason why white men don't want her. There is a reason why. I'm gonna circle that block around it later on. Well, if I have time, I'll circle the block on that.
Okay. You can see her making that switch from so-called being branded as black politics. She didn't want to be branded as in a black manosphere or black influence at all. Okay, that's all she had when she went to London. That's all they could get her.
And it's bullshit. That's bullshit, and you know it. You know, like what I asked Pearl's friend earlier in this live stream. Y'all rewind this live stream back. I talked to Pearl's friend, Real Film Sapien, because I asked her, why are you putting black people on the thumbnails when the fan base is white? And I heard excuse after excuse after excuse. Stop the cap.
As soon as she could, she started transitioning to what? A white trad con female, which is what she is right now. So to brand herself as a white trad con female when it comes to black fatigue, you got to do certain things, okay? Just
if she's a white trad female, right? Then by that logic, Negro, by that logic, she will be married already. In fact, though, let's stop right there, though. Let's not even go there, right? Let's have a better argument. If she was a trad wife, her behavior wouldn't be of a trad wife, because in order to be a trad wife, you have to be submissive. You don't pick homeless black men off the scratch that. Let's stop right there. Let me lean back on that for a minute. How can she be a trad wife when that big fat nigga that she was with was homeless? A homeless 300-pound nigga off the street. How is that supposed to be how can she be a trans wife when she's dating a nigga that's off the street, that was kicked out his own house, his own apartment? Explain that. Now tell me I'm telling the truth or not. I'll wait. Tell me if I'm telling the truth about that. Okay? See, you're a liar. You're a fucking ass liar. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
It's like Myron pulled out that hood, who's losing his white male base. Okay? Myron's white base is white males, okay? And because of his color, and because of Kevin, and because of the way the black mafia was actually positioning itself, he started losing his base. Guess what he did? He pulled on a Klan hood. Which is way worse than anything Pearl ever did. But black females, but all of a sudden we get dragged because Pearl just happens to use our talking points.
No.
So the fuck.
White dudes told y'all. The white dudes from 21 convention. President Johnson from the 21 convention told y'all Pearl is the enemy. Rollo Tomasi said Pearl is the enemy. But because y'all want to defeat Cynthia G so bad, y'all were trying to find anybody that could counteract a Cynthia G and the Brooklyn Blues of the world. So Pearl was used by you and others as a way to get their lick back at Cynthia G. Because y'all are too weak, too dumb, too childish to debate Cynthia G, to win a debate against a Cynthia G. And let me sit here and say this right now, because I'm an arrogant nigga at this point. There's only two men. I'm saying it again. There's only two men. I'm gonna stress this point. There's only 2 men in this space who has successfully debated Cynthia G. One of them goes by the name of Mr. Research. The other one is the one who's talking right now. See, y'all don't know nothing about black men, black male history, black culture, none of that. Only thing y'all talk about is why your peeing is not wet. See, the motivation of a lot of you Negroes is about sex and the access thereof. See, you're not focusing on what I was focused on. You was not focused on what Mr. Research was focused on. And me and Mr. Research don't get along. But we know what he wants, and I know what I want. And none of you niggas in this space got what needs to be done. Yes, I'm an arrogant ass nigga. And I'm thinking I might have to want to flex my muscles at this point.
What? I'm glad she does. I'm glad she does. And the results show it, because between Kevin, Pearl, and the rest of them folks, okay, that's the black manosphere talking points are spread globally, and you're starting to see results, okay, with the 50-50, with the 50-50, basically, was it possession of the child upon divorce, DNA testing at birth, all that kind of stuff. All this stuff is starting to spread out and become a common talking point when it wasn't. When we
Negro. When I asked you about the fraternity law in Tennessee, I asked you who wrote that bill. BGS. Who sponsored that bill in Tennessee? You and that fat ass nigga, Dr. Hassan Johnson, could even identify not even the state. Y'all couldn't even identify the legislator who wrote that bill. And guess what, BJS? I hope you know, BJS. I'm seeking to interview him in the next few weeks. BJS. See, yeah, I'm going to interview that brother. Oops, I let the cat out the bag. I was about to say, I was about to ask, is he white or black, though? Taz is on Cynthia's side. That's why I'm not calling that a debate. Taz and Cynthia G are on the same side. And no, I'm going to say no. You know, with all due respect, there that's a friendly debate. There's no hate between Taz and Cynthia. See, the thing is, I view Cynthia as the enemy too, but for a different reason though. Okay, right, and you're right about this, May. How did Pearl spread anything when she got on Piers Morgan and and you're right, she looked at dumb. If that was the case, how did the lead attorney make her look dumb a few days ago? You see, y'all might need, this is where I need to jump off in this. That's why I want this smoke. That's why I need this smoke, because the thing is, a point needs to be proven. It needs to be proven from now until the end of 2026. A point needs to be proven. This has been going on for far too long, and it's time to write the final chapter to this. And I want to make sure that the manosphere, white or black, will be put in the dustbin of history. In starting with the year 2026. Starting with you, BGS, since you want to be the master teacher of it all.
Okay, those bills that go in on the study of black boys and men that's in Congress, okay, we can influence that now.
How, nigga? BGS, who wrote that bill? You see, I did a live stream about this years ago with Auntie. Me and Auntie got into it about that bill, right? Because Auntie was sitting there, see, and this how it started, right? This is how it started. Me and Auntie got into a beef behind this shit. And well, one of our beefs. And at first, though, there was a bill about black girls. We need to do something about black girls. And it was in the halls of Congress, right? And he doesn't even know, BGS doesn't even know who wrote that bill, who sponsored the bill to, because the same person who wrote the bill for black girls, which you niggas was complaining about, was the same person who wrote the bill for black boys. And in fact, by the way, and this just came to my head. This just came to my head. The discussion of that bill is on YouTube, because the person who wrote the bill, who sponsored that bill, is from where? BGS? She was on you. Wait a minute. Spoiler alert. I was going to ask, whose gender was the person who wrote that bill? I let it slip out. So when it's a congressperson, no, it wasn't no congressman, it was a congresswoman, and that woman was black. What state she from, BGS? I know what state she's from. How come you and Dr. T. Son Johnson never went to that woman? How come y'all was not on her live panel in 2016 when she first wrote that bill? And she been filing that bill ever since. That's why you need to go, BJs, because you're lying your motherfucking ass off. And what's so strange about that bill, though? You know who was on that panel? Black liberals and black conservatives. Where was your black ass at, BGS? Black liberals was teaming up with black conservatives. Where was your black ass at? Mr. I'm pro-black. Mr. I'm pro-black. You blackly, black. Where was you at, BGS? No, you was on YouTube with the white boys doing shame, blame, and motherfucking explaining. You gotta explain that. And I want that smoke. See, you got caught in a lie. And then guess what? I might do a part 2 to this live stream, because we're gonna talk about the lady who wrote that bill. And no, I will not reveal the state she's from. I will not reveal what part of the country she's from. I will not even reveal what congressional committee she's currently the member of. Because you talk a lot of bullshit and you don't back it up. Just like the brother from in the state house of Tennessee. You couldn't even identify who that brother was. Because you and that MGTOW nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, man, we did this. We did that. Trying to take credit. How are you going to take credit for something, BGS, when your ass don't even know who wrote it? That's like me saying, I'm going to take credit for like the airplane. But then when somebody asks me, well, who helped you build the airplane, I'm going to deny and said, well, I don't know who helped me build the airplane with. Yeah, I mean, I helped build the airplane. Now, anybody in their right mind will say, yeah, I was with the Wright brothers. Yes, man, I was with the Wright brothers. That's like somebody telling me, come to me talking about, yeah, man, I'm the inventor of the atomic bomb. I invented the atomic bomb. I was there. Okay, who's with you during the Manhattan Project? But anybody in their right mind will say Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein. But yet you try to take credit for something that you don't even know who, for something that you never even did. Motherfucker.
Because we got a voice. We not got a voice here, but also globally, not just here. That's what you want. That's the way it was supposed to be designed. It doesn't matter who carries it. Okay, if they want to use Andrew Tate as a shield, and that's going to spread our message and the Black Minister's message, and the Minister's message all the way across the world, God bless it. Okay, we'll take that.
And yet, talking to the brother, right, from Tennessee, he don't even know who Andrew Tate is. He doesn't even know who Andrew Tate is, nigga. So how you going to say that when those Congress people, those legends, why you think I do political interviews for? Why you think I do political interviews for, BGS? Now, there's multiple reasons. One of the reasons why I do political interviews, because I want to get rid of you. Yes, I do political interviews because, one, I'm interested in politics. Second, I want to make evergreen content that'll make me get cash, that make me get assets, and within the next few years, easy money making you evergreen content. And third, I get into position to destroy you and Obsidian, Anger Man, and the rest of the Red Pill community. Yes, that's spoiler. That's not a dream, my nigga. That's a spoiler alert. That's why I do my political interviews with congressional candidates, because I want to see you niggas gone. Starting with you, whole ass nigga.
Even the devil can be a tool at times. You just can't go too far.
Oh, so why can't we go too far? Or it seemed like though you did by hitching your wagon to Donald J. Trump, and that's why you are now. And shout out the MOT. Shout out to MOT. You over here deleting your pro-Trump videos, your pro-Trump live streams, because you thought Donald Trump was going to put women back in the house with your lame asses. And it's backfiring.
I don't know if he's a low-key fan or not, but he understands the way. Hey, there's a mother black pill brother. They understand the way politics works. Okay.
They don't understand how. They understand. Right. This nigga sound like that nigga on South Park. You know, the teacher on South Park. Okay. 2 + 2 = 4. Hey, okay. That's how BGS sounds like. He sound like that nigga from South Park. The gay teacher. Every time he try to explain things, he ends with an okay. Okay. Motherfucker.
You think Donald Trump likes Zelensky or Netanyahu? No, he doesn't. But guess what he does? He uses them as a tool. You think Joe Biden likes Kamala Harris? No, he doesn't. She's a tool to be used for a certain position. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Don't have to like the girl. I mean, I don't care for Pearl one way or the other. It doesn't matter to me. Okay.
Okay.
The thing is, if she's going to project my values and she's going to project my talking points into the white world where I can't broach, because trust and believe, trad-con white women are not listening to my ass.
Oh yeah, the same white girl that Me Too her coach. Is that your values? Because she went against your values for Me Tooing a black coach. 2 years after she got out of high school, because she didn't want her sister to get close to him. Yeah, you talking about, oh, she here to defend my values when it's your values was supposed to be against the Me Too movement affecting black men, and she was Me Tooing her black male coach.
But guess what they will listen to? Somebody that looks like them.
Really? Well, tell me something, nigga. If that's the case, how come they're clowning her ass? How come they're clowning her ass on BBC? How come they're clowning her ass on what's his name? Piers Morgan. How come they're clowning her ass over here? How come though there's lawsuits in London and there's a lawsuit in Chicago? How come though she's facing lawsuits on both sides of the Atlantic? Explain that.
And trad-con white women also had the power to vote and have influence. Okay, if we can get them leaning, they don't have to convert, just lean and listen to our message. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want. And you know, white boys, they're sitting in their basements, okay, because they see value in it. That's what we want.
Stop that bullshit. Them white boys. See, I was there, BGS. I was there on the Voice for Men website. Okay? They kicked you out. I was there I was there on Paul Elam's Voice for Men website. See, you forgot about me, BGS, because back then, this is during the whole Brian Banks, when Native Gibson got Brian Banks in prison, right? Some of y'all who follow the Brian Banks story, right? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm tired of people interrupting me. Okay? Now, right. Let's talk about this, May. I'm not aware of any white women promote Pearl. How many white women had content praising her? Not that many. He lost his scholarship. That boy is going to be a first round draft pick. Right, exactly. So let's go back to my history. Right, I'm gonna take you back to my history in the surrounding the red pill community. Right, two things happened during that time period. I'm gonna talk about myself. Brian Banks was just getting out of jail, of prison. Then he confronted, or I should say, the woman confronted him. The one that accused him of rape, confronting him, and then she admitted on camera and confessed. And so that her name is Native Gibson. So she became, so that's how I came up into this space. Then like the second thing that occurred was the white girl walked around in New York City video, that 10 hours in the 10-hour video, right? Oh, I'm a little white girl, and hold on. Be right back. Now, where was I at? Because I'm really getting pissed off at right now. So anyway, where was we at? Yeah, so there was this white girl, this white Jewish girl, did a video for I Holla Back, where she walked around for 10 hours in NYC, and all the show was black and Hispanic men, Puerto Ricans, yelling at her, cat calling, all of that, right? So that prompted me to call on this is the time when Blog Talk Radio was big in 2014, right? So I called in on Alan Roger Curry's channel, where Allison Cisco, who worked for I Holla Back, was defending the white girl, because the white girl was hired by I Holla Back to go to these communities about these minorities doing catcalling. So if y'all want to know about my history in this space, that's how it actually began. Okay, partially. But anyway, let's keep it moving. As for BGS, y'all, Angerman, Sidian got kicked out of the Voice for Men because Paul Elam told y'all stop talking about black women. The It's about men and women, period.
Don't have to be black. When you go to work and get a paycheck, wherever you get your paycheck from, you don't care whether it's a white boy that pays you or a black person that pays you or an Asian dude that pays you. Okay, like Dr. Marifa says,
Wait a minute, nigga.
Okay?
I thought though you supposed to be pro black. You claim to be pro black. Pro blacks ain't supposed to talk about, oh, bringing the white man in. It doesn't matter long as the money. Pro blacks don't sound like that. You was part of the conscious community, BGS. So if you part of the conscious community, wouldn't this make you a liar?
Money is money. You don't care. You don't go after them drug dealers in the fucking streets, wrecking the whole community to make their money. In fact, black women idolize them. Even though, and their tools to be disposed so they can give them a lifestyle. Nobody cares. Okay. When I say that Pearl is a tool, oh yeah. Well, she's a racist. I don't give a fuck. If Nick Fuentes is going to drop a dime on the right wing and tells the goddamn truth, tell me more, Nick. Here's another drink for you. What else you got for me? Oh, really? Okay. A lot of them so-called trad cons are a lot more liberal than we think they are. Oh, tell me more. I don't have to like him.
Yeah. And that same track, that trad con, quote unquote, me too, one of you. See, I'm not gonna let that part go. Because we can, well, y'all know the man's name that Pearl Me Too. I already showed it. I already showed the name.
But if he's gonna give me the details, all the secrets, I don't have to like his ass. People like me are not here to be fucking liked. Okay? Like my
And my appearance is to destroy you. Because y'all went too fucking far. What this really was supposed to be about was about helping boys out in education and employment. Not for y'all to target black women. That's why you, Angerman, Obsidian, and Tommy, y'all got to go. Hoe ass nigga.
Teach you to tell me, okay? I should teach you to tell me. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to give you the fucking truth, whether you like it or not.
Okay, you got the fucking truth, bitch. Cite your sources then.
You can do with it whatever you will. And a lot of people don't like it, but guess what? They still follow my ass, okay? They follow my ass and use my fucking talking points. I was listening to some cornbread tube lefties, okay? Okay, when I brought up humiliation rituals, right? When I talked about pop the balloon, right? Okay, can't stand my ass. Guess what they use? They talk about humiliation rituals, okay?
Nigga, you ain't the first one that used that term, humiliation rituals. You're not the first one. That's General SETI, nigga. That's them niggas from the House of Consciousness, nigga. They're the one that use that term, humiliation rituals. Did I say reachables? I fucked that up. But you know what I'm saying. So the rituals, humiliation rituals. That term came from the House of Conscience online years ago. Especially when King Noble, that's when King Noble was on YouTube at the time. You ain't created that term, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Some of us over here been here longer than you. I've been on YouTube longer than you, BGS. Stop the cat.
Use my shit and can't stand me because it's useful. My words have become a tool for them.
And my anger is about to be, let me say it right now, my anger is about to be put to good use. My anger and my rage is about to come to be in good use. I want that smoke from Pearl. Do not bring no fucking Sharon. Don't bring no fucking Brownsville. Don't bring no fucking Bomb Cherry. Don't bring no Trinity. No. I want that smoke. Bring the people who are the veterans over here. Because y'all want to debate these Johnny come lately niggas. No. I know where the dead bodies are buried. Now try that same talking points against me. That shit does not work. Repeating the Monahan report. When I got film clips of Monahan saying that's not what my report was about. Monahan even said that's not what it says in my report. I'm talking about the slums. The slums in Chicago, the slums in New York, the slums in inner city. There is no, and I'm using quotation terms, there is no slums in the South. Because the environment is different. So stop using the Monahan report. Even Patrick Monahan said, don't use my Monahan report for that purpose. He said that on April. He said that on what day was that? December the 14th, 1965, when he said it. Motherfucker.
Here's what it is. Like, you know, I'm gonna say it. Let me VHS. Come over here for a second, man. Sit here. Okay. Let these niggas know. Okay. I'm getting tired of these political Luddites, man. Goddamn pedestrians, man. Think they know politics.
Okay, when the last time you put a politician on your channel, BGS? I'll wait. When the last time you did that? Oh yeah, hold on. You got this bitch nigga named Will yeah, him.
You break down basic politics about somebody being a political tool, and they don't get it. Get on their fifis. I have to like them, and she's white or she's whatever,
and she me too. One of y'all.
The person,
and you ain't saying nothing about that. Point. She me too. One of y'all, bitch, and you ain't saying a word about that. You might want to talk to Mr. Robinson over there. You might want to talk to Mr. Robinson, who got me too by Pearl.
In the places where you can't get past that door, but she can. If she wanted to come in and take your message on the other side of that door, guess what you're gonna do? Hey, you want more, baby? Here's the full clip. Go give it to him.
And yet you didn't tell none of your listeners who you claim are these men of good report to end politics. You never told neither one of your supporters to be a part, to lobby things in politics. But yet you want to go hitch your wagon to a white woman who victimized not 1, not 2, but victimized 5 black men. This white woman victimized 5 black men. And we supposed to work with that? This white woman victimized. I'm going to say it again. Let's say it again. She victimized Mr. Robinson. She victimized that nigga, that homeless man, that homeless fat nigga she was with. She victimized King Riches. She victimized what I forgot the other man, the other brother out there in the UK. Mediocre in Turals. She victimized about his cancer. What about the money she stole? How many videos she had tried to flag off of YouTube of black men who had a problem with her? See, you ain't gonna talk about that, huh, BGS.
Dumbass.
No, you a dumbass nigga.
Yeah, you break it down to them. I mean, you break it down to them to the point where they're drawing dots. Okay, like my grandson used to draw dots, to draw letters, connect the dots. You fucking connect the dots to the point where they're connecting one dot to the next, and they still don't get it.
I understand about working with people you don't like. That's not the point. You're working with a person who's committing issues that you are supposed to be going against. You sit there and work with a woman who victimized hold on. Now where was I at?
How dumb can you be? How asinine can you be? How dense can you be?
No, how dense is you? See, I'm gonna keep on saying it for you, BGS, because we're gonna stay right where we are staying at right now. How the fuck can you got a white bitch that me too, a black man, have victimized her living boyfriend, and you got the fucking gall to talk about who's dense? Nigga, shut the mighty fuck up. Let me skip all this. Let me skip all this bullshit he's on. Let's skip all this hoe ass shit your ass on.
All I have to do is make a phone call.
To whom? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You'll make a phone call to who, bitch?
Okay. You guys actually want to be on the outside? You guys actually want to be small fries in this big ass pond? Is that where you want to stay? You want to stay hidden? Want to stay unknown? Want to stay relevant? Is that what you really want to do? Is that what you really want to do? Is that what you want to do?
Well, hold on. Let me stop real quick because somebody said something in that chat room. Somebody said something in that chat room. Let me go in this chat room real quick. I told you that, May. I told you that back in August and July.
You got, because a long time, even with the MGTOWs, we need to hide our light, and we need to not be out there. We need to not spread our message because they're gonna come after us. Woo, woo, woo. They're gonna talk bad about us. Same thing with the goddamn password, bro. Oh, yo, we brothers, you need to hide your light, and you need to calm these brothers down and get them off of YouTube. Man, fuck all that. Be loud.
No, I'm gonna make sure you, Anger Man, Sidian, Tommy, and the whole goddamn movement is out of here. How about that shit, nigga? Because you are a hate group. Southern Law Poverty Center just said the Manosphere is a hate group. The McCain Institute said you are a hate group. The Homeland Security report that was made in 2017 said the Manosphere is a hate group.
You're going to make mistakes. Be fucking loud. It's the only way change is going to happen. I'm for change. I'm for fucking change. And if y'all too cowardly.
Whoa. You for change? Remember that conversation me and you had, BGS? What did I tell you behind during that conversation we had? One of the first discussions I had with you, I said, let's create policy. If you so serious about it, I write a policy paper because I had said it in my video. You know what? Better yet, I'll show you. BGS. I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. No, I'm going to show you. Right? Because I made this video to you a long time ago. Now, BGS, remember this? Remember this video said my black agenda when I was responding to you and others over there? Remember that? And all you said was, no, we're not going to get into this because no, shut the fuck up. Hoe ass nigga, you lazy. You a scum bucket, motherfucker.
That you get out there and get a bloody nose every now and just step the fuck back. Step the fuck back. Step off the podium.
No, I'm gonna push you off the fucking podium. I'm gonna push you right off the fucking podium. That's what needs to happen. Push you and Edward and Angerman off the fucking podium. Hoe ass nigga. And that's that. And that's why I said I'm gonna take this shit off YouTube. I said this at the beginning of the year. If I'm going to address the manosphere, it's be taken off of YouTube. It's not gonna be on no social media. It's gonna be talked about, and I already had the shit set up. What my plans are? I got a backup plan too. But May, you've been feeding them. Let them die, May. Let them die. Let them starve.
And go do something else.
Like what?
Because it's irritating.
So it's no. You
irritating. You can see the fucking results.
Like what?
It's irritating.
Like what?
Why, if you can't talk about race, why would you make that the topic? Okay, so all right, we're gonna watch. I think it would be funny to steal their viewers. I do think it would be funny. So you guys should tell them in the chat to come over here and like the video.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Since I'm on this crusade, and since I might do something drastic concerning the manosphere and concerning Pearl, I want y'all to do this though. I have a goal, right? I have a goal here. I have a new goal. There's a goal I want to set. Okay? There's a goal I want to set. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there's a goal I want to set, and you can help me with them by giving me a Cash App. I think the goal might be what, $400. Hey, I'm not begging. I'm not begging, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm not begging, but the goal is between now and Monday, I want $400. That is the goal, right? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Okay? Let's keep it moving. I thought I was the only one who caught that part. Still the viewers, yeah.
Black men are scared of what black women are gonna say. That's what happens. Okay, I know that. That's how come I don't do pro-black. Only do one pro-black show now. Okay, one. Okay, I could have my own pro-black show in the pro-black sector. All I have to do is make a phone call. I could do a weekly pro-black show every week. Okay, with my buddy. Okay.
Well, who? Who is pro-black BGS?
And with the blessing of a whole bunch of pro-black people that are influential in the pro-black sector. Okay, if I wanted to.
I mean, like SETI. Let me see who else. What's that guy with Q Butter? Q Butter don't even like you, nigga. Well, Q Butter, he can't stand my ass either. But anyway, that's a whole other different. You know, keep it moving.
I don't do it. It's because I believe in fucking change. That's what I believe in. Yeah, you motherfucking wimp ass motherfuckers think that you guys are in the pro-black sector. I could do that shit. I can do it tomorrow if I want to. I can make more money in the pro-black sector than here. Why am I here? Because I'm saying shit that I can't say over there. And I've been saying it. And people that know who the fuck I am, that know my voice, Paul's one of them, knows that I can do that shit. Okay? Paul's in here. Paul know I can do that shit in a heartbeat.
Wait a minute. How can you be pro-black? And I'm gonna say right now, I am not pro-black. I'm gonna say this right now. Big J is not pro-black. I told y'all. I'm not part of the pro-black conscious community shit, right? But let's sit here and think about this, right? In order to be pro-black, you have to do what? You have to marry black, date black, and don't disrespect black, right? So you spend all this time disrespecting black women, disrespecting the community, right? Blaming black women for everything. How can you be pro-black when you blame everything that's wrong with black men on the shoulders of black women? Yet here's you calling yourself pro-black. Make that make sense, BGS. Make that shit make sense to me. Right. And let's be real about this. Now, I go on Psychopath 88 this channel. They're not breaking bread over there. I can go to the Debate League's channel. They're not breaking bread over there. I can go to any of these pro-black channels. They're not making money like they used to when Obama, during the Obama years. So what are you talking about though? You will make money over there. The fuck you talking about? None of us care about black men. Okay, Greg. And what purpose does this have to do? Christians for the money, right? Why not just become a black Christian? Because that's where the money at. Jesus is on the main line. Tell them what you want. Oh, do I have to sing some gospel songs now? You just call him up and tell him what you want. Do I have to sing that song for you? I'll bet you if I go to the Christian sector and sing some gospel hymns, it's better to do that. And let me tell you about these black Christians. Don't make no mistake. I'm gonna come for their heads too, though. I'm gonna come for their heads too. That's something we gotta talk about these so-called black Christians. But anyway, I'm gonna chop the head off these Manister Negroes first, though.
But I'm getting tired of you lame ass motherfucker so-called know-it-alls. I gave you guys a motherfucking chance, okay? So maybe they know something. Maybe they know what the fuck doing. I am sorely disappointed in you lame ass so-called pro-black leftist motherfuckers, okay? I am. Not even good leftists.
I'm not really a leftist. You know, I could be considered on the left because I'm in the great state of Texas. So anybody can be on the left, right? Anybody that does not kiss the ring of Rick Perry and what's the Dan Patrick and Greg Abbott, you know, you are a leftist. So you know, and that's by default. Okay. So nigga, every time somebody challenge you, you either run or you block. Or you let your boy Edward and you let your boy Charles Faulkner, or you let that sorry nigga name Chaos Reign to fight your fucking battles for you.
Not even a good fucking leftist. On top of that, okay, I was a KPFK leftist, okay, progressive, back in the early '90s, and y'all some lame ass motherfucking leftists, okay. BreadTube is better than y'all. You claim to come here, Democratic left, motherfucking Democratic leftists, lame motherfuckers. Y'all ain't political, okay? We doing politics, global politics, local politics. Y'all don't even fucking watch C-SPAN, okay? And that's the baseline.
Since we're watching C-SPAN is considered being in politics. Since we're watching C-SPAN is actually being in politics. No, that's like me saying, "Oh, I play NBA because I was at the stadium watching the Cowboys." That's how stupid you sound.
That's the fucking baseline. All you do is the fucking baseline shit. Claim that they're politically savvy. Get the fuck out of here. Dumbass.
Yeah, we got almost 4,000 people watching across platforms.
Dealing with these men. Most women not type of bad men like that, bro. They're not choosing. We choose them. They don't choose.
Question for Pearl, and then Yuri can actually.
Sometimes why do they pick these people? Okay.
No, pick me. I want to be picked. I want that smoke. You tell Pearl to bring her redhead ass over here. So she won't hide behind Fatty. She won't hide behind Anger Man. She won't hide behind Sharon in Brownsville. Or anybody else. I want that smoke from her. Everybody else, she want to hide behind goddamn Ali and them. No, I want that smoke from her. And if this was about politics, BGS, how come she could not debate Pierce Morgan? She couldn't even handle Candace Owens. How are you? See, let's talk about it. How in the fuck can you said this is politics and now you telling black people that they can't be involved in politics, but yet Pearl is not in politics, and Pearl gets on BBC try to argue with Pierce Morgan, and only to be insulted by Pierce Morgan, and then though she went to Turning Point USA trying to talk to Candace Owens, and Candace Owens dog walked her. Can you please make that make sense? See, you can't do that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was distracted. So somebody sent me a text about Thanksgiving.
Why do they pick these people? Y'all, they're just one level above street dudes. Why do they pick these people? Like these people are supposed to be the best of us.
I'm better than you, nigga. I'm better than you, nigga. I made you run from my platform. I made you run from my platform, BGS.
And Pearl, I don't know why. Well, I know she felt loyal, okay? Because
no, you tell Pearl to come over here.
They had her on early on when she starting up. Okay?
You tell Pearl to come to my channel.
Because I do the same shit, man. To go to little channels is because you try to give them a boost.
Okay, then tell Pearl to come over here then.
To respond, and then we go to the fellas. I see you, CJ. Pearl, do most women know about how these men move out there? Because in my head, it comes Future, Nick Cannon, Cam Newton.
Why do they listen to Fatty? Fatty don't know what the fuck he talking about. Why do they listen to his? Why is Fatty on these goddamn panels? Fatty don't.
Yeah, Let me say this to my supporters. The next time you see Pearl doing this shit, tag me. The next time Pearl is on a panel, make sure you tag me right away. Let me know. Some of y'all who have my personal phone number, call my number. To 2 of my subscribers, 2 of my supporters, if you know, I'm talking about my inner circle, my inner circle people. If you see Pearl doing this shit, you know what to do. Call my number and tell me where this red-headed demon heifer is at. Because I want to jump on that damn panel. Because yes, I want that damn smoke.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. How come all these people cluster around the same group of folks? Okay,
like usually the guy that has already a track record and women still flock to them. This is a very visible. I don't think this is like
no, women know, but we hate that we love them. Like, oh, I love him so much. I hate it. We hate that we love the criminals, the players, the rappers. In this case, the entertainment, the really unstable men we just love. And you can see this because when women are young and hot, that's who we pick. When we're old, ugly, and mind you, this girl, she's starting with the disrespect. None of this is called out. Okay, they're not checking this. Which whatever, I'm kind of walking into the lion's den. You see the face this woman's making? None of this is going to be checked. I'll get checked, but they won't get checked.
Yeah,
and you wonder why black women are so bad. It's like,
yeah, I know, because she's saying the same shit that I'm saying, right? Okay, they'll check her, but they won't check the black women for being unruly. But she's 100% right, because white men will check white women. Okay, they will. White men know they'll get checked. Okay, looking fresh and fit. Look at the whatever podcast. They check the shit out of their women. Okay, and these dudes got their head down. Okay, look at them. But she's 100% right. I can't argue with her. Right, out of the mouth of a white woman. Okay, I can't argue with her.
You know, I could somewhat agree with that. But who gives a fuck? It's about her and her racism. And you didn't check this white woman. You ain't checked this white woman who Me Too'd a black man. You ain't check her ass on that shit.
Because she's 100% right.
The black men never hold them accountable for anything. And if they
God damn, man, that's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing.
No. What's embarrassing that you and Edward and Angerman and Obsidian did not check this white woman, and Tommy as well, did not check this white woman for Me Too and black man. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Mr. Coach Robinson over there. Yeah, I'm saying his name.
I want to turn this shit off right now, man, because a white woman has to say it, okay? A fucking white woman.
And
a white woman sees this shit.
Ooh, man, I got me some buttermilk biscuits. Buttermilk biscuits. Come on, slap on some honey on that buttermilk biscuits.
And black men like, a white woman sees this shit. And all women. A white woman, a fucking white woman. Whether you like it or not.
She don't look like a woman. Look like a man to me. Oh, look like a caveman. Oh, look like a caveman to me. Oh, look like a caveman. Oh, look like a caveman to me. Oh, let me stop doing that.
A white woman is saying the same shit that we've been saying that we get castigated for, okay? And people don't believe in the fucking gynocracy. Get the fuck out of here.
You see, hold on. See, hold on. Let's stop right there. See, and that's my problem with this space, right? That's a they will never let you get close to check her. They'll never let you or I to get close enough to check this shit out of her ass. They never do that. Right. Now, love wisdom, because super Sly. Shout out to Sly, right? When Sly got up on Pearl's ass, they surrounded Sly like sharks, like piranhas, and they tried to go after Sly. Hold on, let me put this up. Put your comment up. See that did happen. So when I got up on Obsidian's channel and was trying to check Pearl and Nick, they did the exactly the same old whole ass shit. Now, love wisdom. This is the reason why I said I don't show up on black panels, for that very reason. That's why I've been saying I don't want to go on black panels because I do whole shit like this. You know. It's almost 2 o'clock. Damn. 2 hours into this anyway. But yeah.
Genuine. I want to shut this down and go take a fucking drink, man. Because I haven't really watched this before. As soon as she said it, man, I want to throw my headphones across the room right now, because if she was lying, man, I'd call her a liar, but she ain't lying. This is worse than the goddamn black fatigue shit.
But anyway, I got to go to somebody else right now. So we gonna go over here real quick. Okay. Enough with BGS, right? Enough with BGS at this moment. See, I'm gonna talk about the sidebar, right? I'm gonna talk about the sidebar, and the sidebar needs to be addressed, right? The sidebar needs to be addressed, and let me take this down. All right. So the sidebar argument, and y'all know, and hold up, let me do this. Right, exactly. I mean, when I come on Obsidian that day, she played dumb and start twiddling. Right. So let me put this up real quick. Again, it's under fair use. So let me go ahead and start this off.
I always knew from a young age I was kind of mid, not necessarily beautiful. I've always been a certified mid. You know, I would look at women more attractive than me that would get. I was born.
Oh, shout out to what's his name from Australia. Shout out to one of my supporters from Australia, because he sent me this video, and I'm about to go in on this, right? I'm about to go in on this. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. No. I gotta. There's something else I want to address too, right? I want to address something else that also occurred. But let me address this shit. I think Tampa Supreme got it, Auntie. I think Tampa got it.
Born kind of chopped. I always knew from a young age I was kind of mid, not necessarily beautiful. I've always been a certified mid. You know, I would look at women more attractive than me that would get more opportunities. I've always been certified.
Wait, stop. Hold on. Say that again. Say it again.
More attractive than me that would get more opportunities.
Nothing screams self-worth like having to explain to your audience how mid you are, but apparently
Now, y'all know where I'm about to go. She's about to get cooked too. Well, Big J, why you think Brittany should be cooked? Well, Brittany is somebody who has, now some of y'all look at her as, oh, that is a white woman. Look a little bit closer. She's not white. She's not all the way white. Her mama's black, right? So during the whole time when Leslie Gabby was doing her mess, so we're gonna go over here, right? We gonna go on her Twitter, right? Cause I gotta cook too. All right, we gotta cook too, right? So here we are. Here's you. In this blackface with some chicken tenders. But your mama's black. See, I said, I'm here to cook now. But your mama's black. And she is so hypocritical. Now, I remember her when she used to cook the shit out of Kevin Samuels. She was cooking the shit out of Kevin years ago. So now, though, she decided to make a blackface on Twitter, and she want to put out a box of chicken, right? And then she want to come over here and try to call out Pearl for racism.
apparently she also thinks that she looks better than Sydney Sweeney because her simp said so. This is Pick Me Pearl. She's called that because so many guys want to pick her over Sydney Sweeney, of course, which is why she dated a homeless guy.
Oh yeah. Let's go back over here. No. Let's go back over here.
Why she dated a homeless guy.
This nigga right here was homeless. And she supposed to be a trad wife, BGS. She supposed to be a trad wife, but this nigga right here was living on the streets when she picked his black ass up. And then as soon as she got him inside that house, she abused his ass. Make that make sense, BGS, about that trad wife shit.
Let's pick up where we left off. Pearl took it upon herself to run her catfish awards on Shitter. She took an 8-year-old edited photo of me after she saw I said that I was retiring from YouTube and used it to say that I'm a catfish. Brave choice, Pearl.
No. You ain't no catfish. But like, we do know you in blackface though. We know your ass in blackface though, sitting right there, right? Standing right there, right? Okay. Anyway, let's get back over here.
Actually, when you have me blocked from replying, I'm sorry that we can't all be natural beauties like you. She chalks it up to makeup here, and yeah, Pearl, it does take work to develop the skill to learn how to do your makeup properly, so that you don't look like you're using your grandmother's 20-year-old drugstore eyeliner. Here's a tip for Pearl. Lightweight concealer is really good for not settling into premature wrinkles around the eye. Pearl does a really good job at not looking her age. I can't believe she's 28 years old.
That goddamn, look. Let me say this right now. I know some 45-year-old white women to look a bit better than her though. Damn, that's 28? That's 28, 29? God damn. Shit, I'll hate to see her, man, when she turned 40. Woo, man. That wall is undefeated. I'm telling you that right now. That wall is undefeated, ain't it? Damn. Woo.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily. Today we have a special guest.
Listening to this clip when she opens her mouth is like a flashbang.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was the funniest thing I ever heard over here. No. Hold on.
Flashbang.
What up, guys?
Damn. Oh shit. That's funny right there, man. The flashbang thing with her mouth. Yeah.
Not everyone knows Pearl's lore, so I'm going to go ahead and give a quick rundown. Hannah Pearl Davis is a rich kid that runs her YouTube channel on her daddy's dime, which is how she was able to keep it running after being demonetized. She was demonetized right after she interviewed minors about the morality of stealing a famous rapper's spunk.
Think about it, right? Do you really think he didn't think to wrap it up with the, I'm going to say corn star? He's a player, right? He knows she's a corn star. He probably...
Right. You know, would a trad wife be talking to teenagers about porn? I forgot about this. Yes. I forgot about this. Oof. Yeah. That woman ain't 20 years. Listen. Auntie said, bald spots in her head. Yeah, right. I'm glad, like her hair all thinning out and shit. Man, she fucked up. Yeah, saying this shit to minors on the street. So where is BGS and a city at on this? Where is Anger Man on this? Talking to minors and shit. Well, niggas, y'all know better. Pearls know better than softcore tissue over there. That lies ain't no oof. That lies ain't no oof. Let's keep it moving.
Probably did. She probably stole it.
Which their family weren't too happy about.
Ooh, wait a minute. The TikToker, YouTuber, Pearly Things stopped my 15-year-old sister. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I might have to write down this Twitter account because yes, I want that smoke. Yeah, hold on. Let me write down this name down. I wasn't aware of this. I wasn't aware of this. So she said the TikToker, YouTuber Pearly Things stopped my 15-year-old sister and her school friends on the street and asking invasive questions about sex on her YouTube channel. She made several cut downs of the video and subject them to abuse from the red pill community. Oh, ooh, Fred Finstone looking women. Oof. Oh man.
But she kept the video up. Pearl is also known for talking about how
Now, BGS, can you please explain this? 16-year-old chicks are hotter than 26-year-old chicks. Can you back this BGS? Can you? Because right here is white fatigue. If you ask me, right here is white fatigue. Okay?
16-year-olds are hotter than 25-year-olds, showcasing her feminine maternal instinct to protect children.
And this idea that women are somehow nurturing and motherly is just the biggest lie that we have ever told in our society.
As feminine as she is, nurturing She's known for teaching her audience how men want women that are feminine, docile, pure, and beautiful. She leads by example, making so much effort in her.
God damn, man! Why the close up? Look at them crow's feet, man. And the AI ain't helping it. Right? I'm telling you right now, AI ain't helping that right there, man.
Her minimal skincare routine, as well as her hairstyling and her girly gorilla posture. She's doing a fantastic job showing off those succulent pitties lately.
Who's trying to fuck that? I can't put my dick between them titties. Who? Listen, I'll be quiet.
So if I were her, I would wear longer sleeves, invest in a micro bra. But I guess Pearl is still experimenting with her fashion at almost 29 years old to find the right piece of clothing that will flatter her Sasquatch stance. Pearl loves to pass time making comments on women and their appearances.
And this is where, shout out to Trio Logic. Shout out to Trio Logic right there. See, I'm always on her channel Saturday night. Because me and her will be going in on you red pill niggas. And she's also local Texan, by the way. She's a local Texan, but she's too conservative for my taste. But yeah, we always been talking about Pearl admiring other women. And I'm gonna say right now, I've been trying to tell old people, she really want Candace Owens. She really been admiring Candace Owens' appearance, how cute she is, and she go at other women saying that as well. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Oof, that looks flat. Keep it moving though.
Because they're all being hoes, especially if they're wearing a mini skirt.
Where is the curves? I see no curves. All I see is a straight line on the front and a straight line in the back. Where are the curves? It's kind of like that song from Black Eyed Peas. Where are the lady lumps? Where are the humps? Where are the lady bumps? The lady humps? Where that? I don't see it.
You don't understand. It's different when Pearl does it because then it's under the guise of I lost weight. And it's the same case for makeup too. She's basically calling women prostitutes for.
You see, cause she be faunting over these women, though. I do know that much.
For wearing makeup, but it's fine when she does science experiments with hers. Some things just never change, but one of those things that actually has is that Pearl is no longer single.
She found another nigga. I have to. Spoiler alert. I've been to listen. Trio Logic told me the other day. Shout out to Trio Logic. Trio Logic told me the other day, Big J, you know Pearl has a man. I said, since when? I almost dropped to the ground when she told me that. I did not know. And we're going to show you this nigga she got now.
Has a new man's beliefs to parrot. Her boyfriend, Nuclear Caudillo. Look at them go. She's got the grace of a cardboard box. Her boyfriend is another one of these red pill manosphere guys that's here to teach his audience how to get laid.
We're not here to win, we're not here to prove that we're better than anyone or that anyone's daddy internet.
When Trio Logic told me that she's with him, I said, I'll be damned. I'm gonna let it simmer right there. I'm gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna let it simmer. Okay. I thought he. Oh wait, hold on. Gen Z said I thought he left Pearl. Who knows?
Daddy is better than anyone else.
App that fakes live stream viewership to get women to
I used to use
work for him at parties. His channel is about.
Whoa! Stop right there. Wait, how you gonna be with a woman and then you got this in the background? Explain that. But this is supposed to be a trap wife, right?
His channel is about teaching men how to extract sex from women with the lowest investment possible, which is how he got Pearl. Unfortunately for him, his alpha red pill selfies just weren't enough for him to be Pearl's first choice, because Pearl says that the female fantasy is to get someone out of their league. And that's why Pearl is always thirsting after other guys, whether it's the whatever podcast host that she's worked with.
Wow, he was really cute back in the day. He just got fat.
Or her bowing down to this black guy that isn't her boyfriend, calling him king.
I'm not here to lower your confidence. I'm just really letting you
be honest, King.
These are good. These are good.
And Pearl just cannot contain herself around her colleague, Andrew Wilson.
Baby,
we have
I
young
feel
Andrew?
like a 10.
So, ladies,
It's so funny. Like you think with that picture, that Andrew, like that you would ever be good enough for that guy to ever look.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
She's thirsting after a guy who would be unable to open a pickle jar for her. And this is the same guy who rated his wife, Rachel Wilson, a 6 out of 10.
Most women are going to exist between the 5 to 6. Average, slightly above average. Where does my wife fall? Well, she falls right in that average to slightly above average.
Absolutely brutal. I bet one of her 3 baby daddies would have given her a higher rating.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Okay, no. Let's skip all some of this. Oh yes. Let's go to the white boys that told Pearl to go to hell. Right? Oh, let's go over here. This
My
should be
biggest
it.
struggle is starting. Grammarly is an AI.
Yeah. Get this out the way.
You need to know is that he is a big fan of Pearl.
And I was trying to get him to like mentor me. Like, and I was saying I would pay him for his time. I really looked up to him. Like, honestly, I thought like he was so smart, and like I just really loved his stream. He went on this like podcast and then was like, I don't remember what he said.
Maybe then you'll go die in a fiery car wreck somewhere.
Yeah. And Rollo Tomasi, if you know about the manosphere, right? Rollo Tomasi said, get this bitch out of here. And you niggas still open your arms to her. Y'all open your arms to her.
Go away.
See?
You want them to die? You're already killing it quite well. Thank you very much.
It really hurt my feelings, though, to be honest.
Pearl's boyfriend is out here retweeting this guy and even complimenting him in the title of his content. But I'm sure that's just Pearl's boyfriend showing how alpha he is to not care what his girlfriend thinks. In fact, Pearl's boyfriend showcases his love for her in his content all of the time. Are all women secretly feminists? With Pearl's face right next to a bunch of other women. Titled, "They Are Fooling You."
Oof. Now, that right there should be a red flag. You put your woman's face and put the thing said, they are fooling you, and you put your woman's face right on the thumbnail. I don't know what to say on that one, y'all. I don't know what to say on that one.
Best part is that he puts her next to all of her favorite people, including one woman who said Pearl probably has AIDS from black guys, and another girl, Sarah Sock.
Oh, stop! Hold on. No. We got to go here.
Of her favorite people, including one woman.
Okay. Let's read some of this Twitter real quick. Let's read some of this Twitter. Morgan, you are a single mother with a public video admitting you have a HPV. You may want to sit this one out too. Morgan Ariel said, you suck black dick and you probably got AIDS. That's interesting when a right-wing e-girls get angry when they make up stuff about me. I don't have to. No, I don't have AIDS, Morgan, but thank you for your concern, Christian woman. Wait a minute. I thought this was supposed to be about black fatigue. Why you with black? Why are you sucking and fucking black? Yet you talk about black fatigue. Anyway, the hypocrisy is as an all-time high.
Said Pearl probably has AIDS from black guys, and another girl, Sarah Sock, that humiliated her on her own show.
Oh yes. This racist white woman drag Pearl. I forgot when this happened. It was a while ago. Once you stop getting ran through by black guys, it could happen to you too.
Which resulted in her getting kicked off.
Sarah, what's going on? So what's up with the gaslighting, Sarah? What's up with the calling me a whore? You know, I didn't insult you. What was that about?
You did insult her. That's the gaslight. Yeah, wait. That's the gaslight. You started this.
Oh, where's the man? You just showed the ring. You want clout. You want clicks. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're saying I'm getting run through by black guys. It's
kind of your last 8 boyfriends were black guys, so it's not like you've hid this fact.
Is it true or is it not?
That's not true.
See, and BGS. This supposed to be to be used, right? She get mocked by other white people. How is that supposed to get your agenda, BGS, to in Congress, BGS, when she's being clowned by other white people for taking black dick? Explain that one, BGS. Explain that one, Obsidian. Explain that, angry man. Can you please explain that for me? I'll wait.
You want to insinuate that?
I mean, that's your current boyfriend and your previous boyfriend. You're not married to either of them. So how is that?
Oh my God.
Pearl's boyfriend really has a talent for video production, and you can see shine through here with how he mixes the audio. You can't hear what Pearl is saying here, but maybe that's for the best.
With Google Play.
You stupid ass zipping away. Let's keep it moving.
Her boyfriend has some interesting points to make about her, like how he insinuates that she's a ran-through grifter.
All women are feminists, especially the ones that say they are not. They never say they're anti-feminists when they're in their party years, 18 to 28. It's always when they want to settle down.
About how I'm so attractive that
Oof. If you want to be married, you would be. Now, if Pearl was a trad wife, wouldn't she be married to him? BGS? If she was a trad wife? See, I'm gonna keep saying over and over again because it's you whose mind is made out of granite.
can get a husband today if I wanted to. It makes me wonder, why aren't him and Pearl married? Doesn't he believe that she's pretty enough to be married today too? Meanwhile, as Pearl's boyfriend is in my replies, shout me in compliments for all of his followers to see. Pearl has me blocked. She's trying so hard to obscure me from her followers so that they dare marriages, and she actually ends up getting community noted with sources proving otherwise. If
for the greatest
Oh yeah, hold on. No. We gotta play this.
To see. He's in this space with his mouth watering about his ex's juicy booties, you know, when Pearl has none.
Listen, like, man, have you cracked a girl with the fat ass lately? I'm sure you have. Whoever was
Lately?
speaking.
Pearl, do you think that
I wouldn't
Chappelle
call it
doesn't
like
make fun?
fat, not lately.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that it's never as nice in real life as it is in the pictures. Like, I go to the gym every day. I see women like this. These are like second tier, third tier women in the gym I go to.
Pearl, do you have any more we could rate?
How about you guys tell me the greatest asses of all time? Like, if you there's like do you have any like nominations for the greatest ass of all time?
I do, but they're women of my past, and I don't think you would be you want to see them.
Same here.
She just sits there in the corner listening.
Ooh, man, and you allowed your man to disrespect you like that? Didn't even make no compliments to you? Gen Z, are you hearing what I'm hearing? Tell me I'm not the only one hearing this. Tell me I'm not the only one hearing this. Oh, hold on. Let me answer. Oh, hold on. Let me answer the text message real quick. It's about things giving real quick. Y'all have to forgive me real quick. I may not make it to. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna save that number. Anyway, where was I at? Am I the one hearing that? You got your woman out there being disrespected, and she just took it like that?
Listening to this, you just know that he is pulling his peeper to all of the women that Pearl sees about on a daily basis. Seems like a healthy relationship. I think this all plays into why Pearl promotes porn to her audience.
Wait, hold on. I want to thank the hoes for making porn so our boyfriends and husbands won't cheat on us. Someone got to do it, and I'm glad it's not me. Thank you, ladies. Wait a minute. Let me scratch my head on that. I'll scratch my head on that right there.
Audience too. What up, guys? I'm Pick Me Pearl, and I'm
okay. We're gonna bypass all that. We're gonna bypass all of that. Yeah. We're gonna bypass all of that. And I don't know, right? I don't know what to say. Enough with Pearl, right? Hold on. Okay, I thought somebody was not knocking on the door. Not somebody was not knocking on the door. I think that this is it. I think that's it, right? But I gotta address something real quick, right? I gotta address something. What's going on, Angelica? Going with you. Let me stop sharing real quick. Let me stop sharing. Okay. What's going on, Angelica? So yeah, I'm kind of done with this rant, but there's something I wanna I want to talk about, and I'm really getting tired of a certain someone. Okay, I'm really getting tired of a certain somebody making excuses, and I'm not sure if I want to tack this on to this live stream, and it's to Bomb Cherry. If two men, Bomb, are going at it, why are you keep on interfering, Bomb? See, and this reason why I told you, Bomb, you're playing favorites. Now, I would like to show the footage, and I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put it up. No, I'm gonna put it up right here because I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna show you why I get pissed off about that playing favorite shit. All right, so I'm gonna play this part. No, better. Hold on. No, I gotta. Let me go ahead and share this shit. Right, let me go ahead and share this shit right here.
I'm saying if it's the diet that got you softening up, or I don't know if it's just maybe you're tired. Maybe you just need a break. Again, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that I'm seeing a more lighthearted Sharon that just like how you even had to switch your whole channel over this morning to subscriber mode because you had too many trolls. And it even got you to the point where you said, I don't even want to, no, I ain't even trying to deal with y'all. Why? Because people starting to see a kink in your armor. And I'm telling you, before that kink of the armor is exploited, man, go ahead and patch that up, cover that back up. Mom Cherry up here, something for you. God damn it. I just want you to stay fully guarded, bruh, because you know what's big.
Okay, two men is talking. One man is giving another man advice. Now, I would never give Sharon an advice. Period. I'll let his ass crash and burn at this point. But the thing is, Smitty is giving Sharon advice, and this is that playing favorite shit comes in. That's why I always accuse Bomb of playing favorites, and this is what the fuck I'm talking about right here.
Vicious out here. Don't start softening it up if you can switch it up. You better stay who exactly Sharon is if you want to go ahead and keep what you.
I hate ads, but anyway, just go on.
He gonna tell you how to handle things.
Your microphone is low, Bomb.
Yeah, it's low.
Handling yourself this way. So, can you hear me?
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna fix it. I got it, Smitty. Yeah, keep talking, Bomb. I'm gonna fix it.
Oh, am I low?
There you go. I got
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. So he want to tell you how to handle yourself as a man, right? And I don't like some of these men do not like you. Like, we women and
okay, see, that's that bullshit, Bomb. Because you won't tell that to Brownsville though. So you want to check Smitty for telling Sharon how to do his channel, but when Brownsville want to tell other people what to do, you don't have no problem with it. That's why I always said you like to play fucking favorites. And that I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that part alone. And I'm gonna drop the fucking no. Should I drop the link or no? Should I drop the link? What's going on, Angelica? I wonder if should I drop the link or not. Oh, by the way, go ahead and cash at me. You see, I'm feeling ambitious at this point. I'm feeling ambitious at this point. So, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. But if y'all really want to, if y'all want to be serious, you go ahead and donate if you want. Because my time is valuable. Okay, my time is valuable. I don't got time for bullshit. So I'll drop the link, and depends on what happens on the panel. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. Depends on what happens on the panel today. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Okay. Any of BGS's defenders, y'all can come up if you want. But like I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it 20 seconds, and if not, I'm gonna end this live stream. So yes, hold on. Look at the clock. Okay, starting 20. Okay. After that, I'm gonna end in the live stream after this. So. All right then. It's over with now. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off of here. Y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all next time and everything. And Big J is now out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.